Jimmy Greenhoff's life after retiring from football was far from the peaceful, comfortable existence many imagine retirement to be. Instead of basking in the glory of his illustrious career, Greenhoff faced significant challenges that tested his resilience. A particularly devastating blow came from an unexpected betrayal. His business partner, trusted with managing their joint venture, secretly siphoned off large sums of money, leaving Greenhoff in financial ruin. The situation became so dire that the former football star, once celebrated by thousands of fans, was forced to take a job at a warehouse to make ends meet. It's a stark contrast to the image of a football hero, a man who had thrilled crowds. With his skill on the pitch, now grappling with the harsh realities of financial instability. Greenhoff's journey, both during and after his football career, was marked by highs and lows, triumphs and controversies, and a relentless series of obstacles that made his story one of perseverance in the face of stupidity. Greenhoff's post-retirement struggles were not limited to financial woes. His brief foray into football management was equally challenging. In 1983, he took on the role of player manager at Rochdale, hoping to leverage his experience as a player to guide the team to success. However, his tenure lasted a mere 8 months before he was sacked, a clear indication that management was not his forte. The dismissal was a humbling experience for a man who had achieved so much as a player, underscoring that the skills that made him a star on the field did not necessarily translate to the sidelines. After retiring from football, Greenhoff ventured into the business world, hoping to secure his financial future. He invested in an insurance business, a move that seemed promising at the time. Unfortunately, this decision turned into a nightmare when he discovered that his business partner had been embezzling funds, draining significant amounts of money from the venture. By the time Greenhoff uncovered the betrayal, the damage was done, and he was left in a precarious financial situation. The once celebrated footballer, who had earned the adoration of fans at clubs like Leeds United, Stoke City, and Manchester United, was now forced to take on manual labor at a warehouse to survive. It's a sobering reminder that life after football can be unforgiving, even for those who achieve greatness on the pitch. Greenhoff's struggles were not confined to his post-football life. Even during his playing days, he was no stranger to controversy. One of the most significant moments of his career came in 1976, when he was sold by Stoke City to Manchester United. The transfer sparked outrage among Stoke fans, who felt their club had let go of one of their best players for a paltry sum. The sale was driven by necessity. A severe storm had damaged Stoke Stadium, and the club needed funds to cover repair costs. To raise the money, the board decided to sell key players, including Greenhoff, despite his immense contributions to the team. The transfer fee, reportedly £120,000, was considered far below his true value, and fans directed their anger at manager Tony Waddington, even though the decision was made by the club's board. For Greenhoff, the move was bittersweet. He had given his all to Stoke, yet some fans never forgave him for leaving, despite the fact that the decision was out of his hands. The controversy left a lasting stain on his relationship with a portion of the Stoke fanbase, a bitter pill for a player who had been instrumental in one of the club's greatest achievements. Greenhoff's football career began with promise and quickly established him as a talent to watch. Born in Barnsley, he displayed his potential early, excelling as a centre-half for Barnsley schoolboys. His performances caught the attention of Leeds United, who signed him as an apprentice in June 1961, under the guidance of coach Sid Owen. Greenhoff honed his skills and turned professional in August 1963 at the age of 16. His senior debut soon followed, marking the start of a career that would see him leave a lasting mark on English football. Coached by Don Revie, Greenhoff was part of a Leeds United side that won the second division title in the 1963-64 season, earning promotion to the first division, The following season, Leeds came agonizingly close to winning the league, finishing as runners-up to Manchester United on goal average. In 1965-66, they finished second again, this time behind Liverpool. Greenhoff's early years at Leeds were not without challenges, as injuries, including one from a car accident, sidelined him for significant periods during the 1965-66 season. As his career progressed, Greenhoff underwent a positional transformation. Initially a winger, he was converted into a center forward by Revi, a move that showcased his versatility and adaptability. In 1967, he played in the second leg of the Intercities Fairs Cup final against Dinamo Zagreb, though Leeds lost 2-0 on aggregate. Despite the disappointment, Greenhoff continued to grow as a player. The 1967-68 season saw Leeds finish fourth in the league, with a memorable 7-0 thrashing of Chelsea in October, in which Greenhoff played a key role. He also featured in the 1968 League Cup final, helping Leeds secure a 1-0 victory over Arsenal, thanks to a stunning goal from Terry Cooper. Greenhoff's contributions in Europe were equally notable, as he scored 4 goals against CA Spora, Luxembourg, in the Intercities Fairs Cup. He came off the bench in the first leg of the final against Ferencváros, which Leeds won 1-0, and played in the goalless second leg to secure the trophy. Over his time at Leeds, Greenhoff made 136 appearances and scored 36 goals, establishing himself as an exciting, entertaining player with immense potential. In August 1968, Greenhoff's time at Leeds came to an unexpected end when he was sold to Birmingham City for £70,000. The transfer shocked many Leeds fans, who saw him as a key part of the squad. At Birmingham, Greenhoff quickly proved his worth, scoring 15 goals in 36 games during his first season, including an impressive 4-goal haul in a 5-4 victory over Fulham. Despite his strong performances, manager Stan Cullis criticized him for not scoring enough, a comment that clashed with Greenhoff's philosophy of entertaining the fans. He once said, "All I wanted to do was entertain the wonderful fans. Make them go away thinking, 'Ah, God, that was brilliant.' They were a big part of my game." His desire to thrill the crowd defined his approach, even if it didn't always align with his manager's expectations. In August 1969, Greenhoff joined Stoke City in a club record £100,000 deal, despite interest from Everton. His first season at Stoke saw him score 9 goals in 37 games, forming a strong partnership with strike partners Harry Burrows and John Ritchie. Greenhoff's ability to link midfield and attack, feeding off knockdowns and involving wingers, made him a vital part of the team. In his second season, Stoke reached the FA Cup semi-finals, where they faced Arsenal. Greenhoff had a chance to put Stoke 3-0 ahead, but missed, and Arsenal staged a dramatic comeback to win. In 1972, Greenhoff played a pivotal role in one of Stoke's greatest achievements, winning the League Cup. Stoke defeated Chelsea 2-1 at Wembley, securing their first and only major trophy. That season, Greenhoff also helped Stoke reach the FA Cup semi-finals again, scoring against Manchester United in the quarter-finals. Though they fell to Arsenal once more, Greenhoff's form continued to impress in the following seasons. In 1972-73, he was Stoke's top scorer with 20 goals, including a hat-trick against Manchester City. The arrival of Alan Hudson in 1974 elevated his game further, and in 1974-75, he was the club's top scorer again with 15 goals, including a stunning volley against Birmingham City that was voted ITV's goal of the season. By 1976, Greenhoff was regarded as one of Stoke's all-time greats, with many fans arguing he was the best English player never to earn a senior international cap. However, His time at the club ended abruptly when the storm-damaged stadium forced Stoke to sell him to Manchester United for £120,000 in November 1976. At Manchester United, Greenhoff joined forces with manager Tommy Docherty and formed a potent strike partnership with Stuart Pearson. He also had the chance to play alongside his younger brother, Brian Greenhoff, adding a personal dimension to his time at the club. In his debut season, he scored 12 goals in 34 games, with his most iconic moment coming in the 1977 FA Cup final against Liverpool. Greenhoff deflected Lou Macari's shot into the net for the winning goal, denying Liverpool the treble and cementing his status as a United hero. Injuries hampered him in the 1977-78 season, but he bounced back in 1978-79, finishing as United's top scorer with 17 goals. He also played in the 1979 FA Cup final, though United lost 3-2 to Arsenal in a thrilling match. Injuries continued to plague him, and by 1980, his playing time had dwindled. He left United in December 1984 Crewe, Alexandra, followed by brief spells at Toronto Blizzard, Port Vale, and Rochdale. After retiring, Greenhoff worked briefly as a coach at Port Vale before stepping away from football. His post-retirement struggles, from financial betrayal to the humbling warehouse job, highlighted the unpredictability of life after the game. Despite the challenges, Greenhoff's legacy as a player endures. His contributions to Leeds, Stoke, and Manchester United, coupled with his flair for entertaining fans, ensure that his name remains etched in football history. From the highs of lifting trophies to the lows of financial hardship, Jimmy Greenhoff's journey is a testament to the resilience required to navigate both the beautiful game and the unpredictable world beyond it.